here on this gorgeous Saturday afternoon on the campus of the University of Notre Dame. For Notre Dame, it's 52 Kyle Gallagher. And Cleveland State comes away with the first face-off win. 27, Noah Gleason has it. And if Cleveland State's going to want to stay in this game with a tough Irish team, they're going to need to win face-offs like they did just there.
Yeah, that's a big win where this season the Vikings have struggled a little bit at that face-off X, and Notre Dame has excelled. So getting a win there, it's unfortunate with the turnover seeing there, but getting the win is huge.
Hallenbeck charging, sends it back to senior Mikey Drake behind the net. And the Irish will set up their
some subs in, slowing it down and giving their defense a break.
Here's Michael Wilson, guarded closely by Daniel Cassidy, and Daniel Cassidy just takes it right away. Cassidy, the talented short stick defensive midfielder, he's going right down Broadway, rips his shot, no good. Boyer picks it up and shoots it, no good. Daniel Cassidy inside and scores. So a bit of a broken play, but Mikey Drake finds Daniel Cassidy, and the Irish are up 1-0 early.
Starting on the defensive end, Cassidy causes the turnover. And not only do we see him as a short stick D-mid, go on the other end of the field looking to score, Boyer almost had a chance to score too. You know, that LSM. But Cassidy just doing a really good job of staying with it, cutting to the crease, and bearing it past Sobey.
Mike Cassidy right in front. Notre Dame picks up a face-off win. Ryan Hallenbeck takes care of it. Now Hallenbeck charging down the middle of the field. Over to Kavanagh, and Kavanagh buries it.
The wing play can be just as important at that face-off X, and that's where that play started. Hallenbeck getting the ground ball, going on the offensive end there, drawing a defender, and dishing it off to Kavanagh, who doesn't waste any time, catches it and just gets rid of it.
Jason Sullivan, number 23, has a goal and assist in this young season. Radke still working on McNamara, trying to find an opening. Shot clock now at 1. Shot's got to go, and it's good. At the buzzer, Ian McKissick.
McKissick just being aware that the shot clock is going down and he needs to get the ball off. He has his hands free right down the alley, and Cohen was just unable to get a stick on him. Buries it right past Entenmann.
Great. Parlett guarded closely by Tanner Cox. Works his way towards the net. Sends it behind to Griffin Westlin. Westlin up top for Meyer. Fires and scores. Mo Meyer gives the Irish the 3-1 lead.
Meyer just showing that when you dodge down the alley and you get close enough, a lot of it just matters on the placement of the ball, and he puts it on the far side there on Sobey.
Just 10 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Notre Dame leading. Harris caused a turnover earlier on Michael Wilson, who has it now. Back to Sullivan. Great defense by Harris. Forces another turnover, and now Entenmann has it, and he'll look to clear. Looks deep to Ross Bergmaster. Bergmaster now, pass to Westlin, over to Kavanagh. That's beautiful. Pat Kavanagh gives the Irish a 4-1 lead.
And that's the second Notre Dame goal coming off a short stick defender causing a turnover. And then the fast break just down the field. Skip pass from Westlin, and Kavanagh just burying it low and away.
Can't draw it up much better than that. Kavanagh will now work from the X position. Up top for Westlin. Now Mikey Drake with it. Senior inside for York, who buries it. Will York picks up his 5th goal in an Irish uniform, and the Irish lead 5-1.
Drake just with a great find, seeing York on the crease. And York also just realizing there's not much time with a defender on my back to catch and shoot, and he actually...
It's Radke guarded by McNamara. Now Warner, guarded by Kyle Thornton, grad transfer on this Notre Dame defensive unit from UPenn. A little bit of a miscommunication for Notre Dame, and Chase Baker takes advantage.
Right on cue. He had a chance a second ago, puts it high, but then that time, knowing that there's that miscommunication, seeing that he had that chance to get his hands free, Baker buries it.
Take another look at this play. Tristan Hanna was able to draw 2 in the starting lineup for Notre Dame. Passes it back to Wheaton Jacobois. Now Kavanagh. Inside for Westlin. Shot and score. Griffin Westlin on the run. Extends the Notre Dame lead to 4.
The vision of Kavanagh is unreal, and this year's just showing it, and this is just another example. But not only was that a good pass, man, Westlin can handle the rock no matter what when there's defenders around him. And that was just a nice cut there, good handle in making Sobey pay from that distance.
Griffin Westlin, the lefty, working to his left, right, gets it past Sobey. And now Gallagher using his body to win that faceoff. Hallenbeck charging down Main Street. Over to Kavanagh, rips a shot. Pat Kavanagh has himself a hat trick.
Right when we talk about Kavanagh's vision, we now talk about him scoring the ball. And again, today, Kavanagh just having 2 goals, or 3 goals rather, and 1 assist. So accounting of 4.
Now Radke makes a move on Harris towards the net. Cohen not letting him anywhere. Polydor's shot saved by Entenmann. Entenmann outlet to Harris. And Nick Harris running down the field with it now. Right down Broadway, shoots and scores. Nick Harris getting it done on both ends of the ball today.
That's exactly right, but it always starts at that defensive end, so the stop by Entenmann and the quick outlet is what gets that unsettled situation going. And when no slide really comes, or if the slide comes too late, it's just tough with the great find. And you know McKissick wants that one back, hits it off the post. Something he knows he can bury.
McKissick with it now. Now Hallenbeck. Baker, another shot and buries it. Chase Baker picks up his 2nd goal of the game and pulls the Vikings within 5. So back-to-back goals for Cleveland State brings the Vikings within 5. Just 7 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. 7 minutes of game time for this Cleveland State unit. And you mentioned it, Brian, Cleveland State not effective in man-up situations coming into this game, but Sigurdsson puts it in there, and the Vikings are within 4.
Right on cue when we're talking about making sure they capitalize on those man-up chances. Wilson behind the net there notices that Entenmann is hugging that other pipe pretty tightly. So if you were to throw that skip pass right where he did to Sigurdsson, Entman trying to go pipe to pipe is going to be
Notre Dame looking to build their lead. Westlin up top, McCann over to Dobson, fires wide. Now Pat Kavanagh looking to make something happen. Mikey Drake driving right side, shot and a goal. Mikey Drake, the senior, extends the Notre Dame lead to 5.
Drake is so dangerous on that part of the field, especially with a short stick on him. And when you're at the top of the field there, you have a screen. Oh, I apologize. I thought it was a short stick that was actually sliding on him, but it was a long pole there, and the screen just helped. But either way, Drake has his hands free and buries it.
So we got Mo Meyer now, number 12 for Notre Dame, son of legendary Notre Dame football quarterback Rick Meyer. Westlin inside for Lipka, low shot, buries it. David Lipka adds to the Notre Dame lead.
Westlin with the great dodge, and the Vikings having to slide quickly on that, knowing that his man's beat. But Westlin's just able to find his teammate, let him do the rest.
And Kavanagh beat out Lemke. Quinn McCann, he's been quiet, leading goal scorer on this Irish team coming into this game. Jackalboys doubled, sends it back to Kavanagh, over to McCann, dodges, makes his defender fall, rips a shot and scores. Quinn McCann, that was pretty.
And right when we mention he hasn't found the net today, the split dodge right down the middle of the field makes the defender slip.
And then saving those long shots. Now Kavanagh starts his attack. Over to Carter Parlett, the freshman. Parlett guarded closely by Noah Gleason. Gleason pushing him back outside, but the flag is thrown. A lot of contact here.
Yeah, right before that flag, Gleason was playing really solid defense. But it looks like it was high and maybe even a cross check too.
Griffin Westlin, are you kidding me? How about another one? 12-4 Notre Dame.
Again, just showing his ability, how he can handle the rock and find the net with the defender all over his hands.
And Griffin Westlin has scored some goals this season that are almost unbelievable. Not a lot of room at all there. One, Irish with 4 goals in every quarter so far this afternoon. Westlin working right side again, over to Kavanagh. Jackalboys up top. Looked like he wanted a shot, takes it. Deflected. Now Westlin sends it over to Kavanagh. Kavanagh starts his dodge, going inside, shot, score. Pat Kavanagh through the air, puts it in.
And from that angle, not landing in the crease at all is tough by Kavanagh, as we know the rules change for this year. So he still dives, but he stays out of the crease in between his defender and the goal. And just a great finish.
Stay out of the crease like you mentioned, Brian. He's really already just a stud. Now Charlie Leonard wants more for Notre Dame. Leonard shot and a goal.
This quarter already, we've seen at that Fogo position, these guys getting shots on net. But Leonard's ability to actually turn and use his hands with that right hand there and putting it on the far side of Sobey is tough as you're running down that left side of the field and someone on you.
So Charlie Leonard picks up another face-off win. He's 6 of 9 on the afternoon. Drops in another freshman with it up top. Passes it over. 19, Quentin Buckman. Irish working it around. Jackaboys over to Dobson. To Buckman. Buckman rips a shot low. Off of Sobey and in. Quentin Buckman joins the scoring party for the Irish.
And we see Coach Corrigan throwing in a mix of some other guys on man up, including Buckman. And just passing it there, getting it right back, and doing the rest. Sobey almost.
Under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Shot clock not a factor for Cleveland State. Vikings now down 11. After the Irish have put up 7 goals here in the third quarter. Radke, guarded by Cassidy. Radke up top, scores.
Radke just beating his man from X there. As soon as he gets the step, he realizes it. And a couple steps above GL already, but that's just the guaranteed way to get possessions, you know, the make it take it game. So if you're able to just win a few more of those and get those possessions, it is a chance, but it will be tough getting 10 goals here.
See Entman with yet another stop. Notre Dame looking to win their 4th in a row to start the season. Dobson rips a shot, bounces it in. Eric Dobson, the true freshman, adds his name to the scoring list this afternoon.
Another Irish score. Dobson had a few chances already today where he couldn't find it. But here the step down, the slide comes late. Shot start.
Now Buckman already has a goal in this game. Starts his attack, dishes it back to Connor Morin. Buckman rips a shot off the post. Look like Sobey may have gotten a piece of that. Also the post. It'll stay with Notre Dame. Bryce Walker. Over to Buckman, who buries it. Quentin Buckman adds another one. And the Irish now lead 17-5.
The skip pass just to find the open man in Buckman. And a moment ago, he hits the post there. He gets a second chance right after that in front of the net and does the rest.
Riley Gray working on the right side. Over to York. York trying to pass up top for Michael Fay, but McTeague with some nice defense. Almost caused the turnover, but it'll stay with Notre Dame. Shot clock now at 20 seconds and counting. Riley Gray driving. Making a move. Shot. High and wide. Scooped up by Connor Morin. And under 10 to go. Connor Morin. Connor Morin just puts it in right there. Chase Baker has 2 goals so far this afternoon. Tries one low, saved by Schmidt.
That move by Baker, having the short stick on him and shooting around him, was solid, but just a better save by Schmidt.
Barger now driving with it close right side, looking for teammates. Bryce Walker now. Notre Dame will take it back out. Walker driving, shooting, scoring. Bryce Walker brings the Notre Dame goal total to 19.
Using the screen, The short stick just not able to get there and noticing the room above the goalie's head. Walker Bear
trails just Bob Schillinglaw, former legend at Delaware. And Mark McGinley will now just hold this one out, and the Irish will come away with a 19-5 victory. Brian, final thoughts on this one?
Just a complete game in many areas for Notre Dame, but impressive to see a slower start than they're used to, but then coming off in the second half, just strong, and it being all Notre Dame in this second half.